All right, this is Jason Price here, Associate Dean of Academic Support Services. My ugly mug's on the front page of our website, along with a couple of our lovely ladies that work in Student Central. And I'm just going to talk to you a little bit today about how to use the website and the best way to navigate around it. So I'll try to be as brief as possible. You can see here on the front page that obviously we post anything that we think that you need to know here. So obviously this picture changes depending on the situation, since it's almost registration time, since we're the ones on the border campus that you'll see. And then we've just got a little section about what's going on. So you can see we're starting to adopt a student. You can see when their TSI group tutoring sessions are, all the stuff that's going on. But your main way of navigating around this is going to be up here at the top. You'll see a bunch of different blue tabs, and depending upon what exactly it is you're looking for, they're going to have different things. Right underneath it, we've got some things that are sort of applicable to everybody. So you can see there's an apply for admission link right here. And everybody in the state of Texas uses the applytexas.org website. So if you click on that, it's going to redirect you there. Don't worry. You're going to the right place if that's where you wind up. If you don't already have an account, you can create one and apply for admission here to Frank Phillips. And it works for all of our campuses, regardless of which one you want to attend. We don't charge for applications. Our scholarship applications, if you're already a student or a prospective student that's already been enrolled, our Plainsman portal and Plainsman email, this is how you get your Plainsman portal for all your classes and such, and how you'll see your schedule, how much money you owe, your financial aid situation, set up a payment plan, upload all your assignments to classes. The reset passwords link here, obviously, if you forget your username or password, for whatever the case may be, you can click on the reset passwords and it's going to take you to a page and you say, hey, I forgot either my student portal or student email information, and include some identifying information and a personal email, and we'll send you an email resetting that. Faculty members, obviously. You're looking to work here, hey, there you go. And then website navigation. This is where this video is actually going to wind up, but and it'll replace the old one there. But so let's just kind of go tab by tab here. And so the one stop, this is kind of a catch-all. So if you have general information, obviously here's another link to apply for admission. This tells you a little bit about the ID card. Financial aid, it'll give you the steps for that, or you can just go to FAFSA.gov. Once again, if you need to contact an advisor or one of your instructors, their contact information is on this page. Requesting a transcript, that's a big one for a lot of people. This is where you go, in this page, assuming, there you go. So, you could go in person, but trust me, I take a lot of phone calls. Nobody ever wants to do that. So you can complete the form and fax it, have it sent by mail, and we do all that for free. If you want to do an electronic copy, you have to go through, a company called Parchment, and they charge $2.25 to us for the service. So we pass that on to you guys for the convenience of that. You can also do it inside your student portal. So if you remember that, there's a form you can fill out. If you need it overnighted, the cost is pretty steep. We can do it, but it's 75 cents. So just keep, that in mind whenever you're looking at that. We put news and events and stuff. This is just talking about the date that classes start for the fall 2017 semester. Student orientation, we'll do an FPC night, which is, kind of our, gets in a sort of a mixer. We'll have a pool party over at our activity center. And then if you need to know anything specifically about, the history of the buildings, our accreditation, which we are accreditation by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, you can check that. Now, the vast majority of probably where you'll spend most of your time if you're looking for something is the Students tab. And it's got a little bit of what, and I'm also the campus librarian or just the library guy to most people, but, this is what we call information overload. There's a bunch of stuff on here, and so it's a pretty helpful thing, but don't let the number of links get to you. Students can also get to the Plainsman portal in their email this way. If you're a new student, if you're an international student, if you have any sort of, documented disability, or you need any accommodations, you can check this out. If you don't have your GED, we also provide that service, so you can take a look at that. We do a lot of dual credit, so there's a place for dual credit. So up here at the top, it kind of lets you know if you're new, hey, if you're not new, where do I go? And then down here, towards the bottom of the page, this is where most of our support services, our catalogs, our schedules, our student handbook, our housing handbook, all these kind of things that we offer are available. So, for academic support, this will talk about advising, and we go over that regardless of which campus you attend. We cover that when we first register you. Tutoring information, which we do have a tutoring center. What to do about transfer students, residency, the steps to enrollment, how to change your schedule. Once you get through if you're doing a certificate your first year or after your second year, you're getting ready to graduate, here's where you go for that. Once again, here's requesting an official transcript. Here's our non-discrimination statement as well. We have our cost to attend stuff here, continuing education schedules, working from the bottom in the middle column back up, publications. This one's handy because our academic calendars will show you the dates that classes start, the dates that refunds are available. And so you'll see we've got the past several years here. So for 2017, 2018, we'll pull it up and it'll just be a PDF and it'll tell you all the dates that, it should pull it up, but this is taking a little bit too long. But trust me, it's just a PDF file, so it'll pop up and let you know all the different dates. We also have the class schedules and textbooks, so this will have our fall schedule of classes, the dates, the times, the campuses, what we offer everywhere. The past few years of college catalogs and the current student handbook. For instructional services, if you need course information or you want syllabi information about previous courses and what it has been taught, if you want the course evaluations on instructors to see, hey, if you need to pick between an instructor, you can do that there. The library stuff, which is mine, which, hey, if you're an academic student, you'll get some of this in freshman orientation. But this has just got all the stuff, the library overview, the databases that we have, all the books that we have access to. And then once again, we've got, over here on the right, financial services, our student services, so advising and how we handle testing, career, services, counseling, what your rights are, Title IV, which is our TRIO Student Support Services Program, which is awesome. And then some of our stuff that we're required by law to post, so disclosure to the public and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of stuff happening there. If you're an athlete, parent of athlete, recruiter for athletes, at a different level besides JUCO, here's where you can come and it lets you know when the season is beginning. You click on each one of these and it will, just for example, men's basketball, it'll give you, camps, the coaching staff and some of their background, the rosters, the schedules. And you can get the same thing all along here. If you need to contact a specific coach, the athletic staff directory is on there as well. For our two branch campuses, they're not technically branch campuses, but our two offsite campuses, Perryton and Dalhart, here's information for them as well. Now, a lot of the policies and procedures are identical across everything. Certainly our college catalog is. The schedule of classes you can find there for, the Allen campus. But if you click back on that student, under the students tab, you're going to find all of that information on that schedule as well. For those of y'all that are looking to do safety training, we do host our safety training center here on the Frank Phillips College campus. Now, they do have their own contact number, but if you call the main switchboard, you're going to get myself or one of the two other ladies that you saw on that very, very front page, and we can transfer you up there. Frankly, we don't know a whole lot. We can't really look up the background checks and stuff like that. But it is located at 1301 Roosevelt. It's just on the very back of our campus. And then finally, in Inside FPC, we've got all kinds of information here. And as I mentioned earlier, the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools accredits us, but it's got our Board of Regents meeting, any kind of the stuff. It's got the campus map, emergency response manual, all that kind of stuff. It's also got any job listings, so if you're looking for that, the organizational chart, employee handbook. For those of y'all that are employees, you can take a look and you can actually log in to your email from there. But one of the things that's awfully handy for students or parents, anybody that's watching this, if you need a master list of contacting everybody, this is where you can go. It's under the Inside FPC tab, and then we have the contact information, and it's got all the various information for the various campuses, the contact information. Now, we can transfer calls if you call the Borger campus from, if you call the Borger switchboard, we can go ahead and send you to Perryton. But right now, Hereford, Dalhart, and Dumas, you have to contact them directly by the numbers that are listed there. And then they have everybody's, and you can change it by first and last name, but it's got everybody's personal information by default in alphabetical order by last name, and it'll give you their extension number. So when you dial the main switchboard number, the 457-4200, and you hear my annoying little voice menu thing, hey, you can just punch in these 3 digits and it'll send you straight there. It's also got their email addresses, so you can find out, hey, if you just want to email somebody or you can't get them on the phone, this is where you can go. So it also will give you office information and what their job title is. So, if you just go down and see me, hey, you can see my extension right there, 787. I'm in library 4, but it's kind of hard to miss. It's the big library. And then my email is just jprice@fpctx.edu. So if you need to get in touch with me, that's how. But I know that was kind of a quick overview, and the search FPC. You can just check out this and kind of keep up with the information. But just keep in mind that a lot of this is available, and once again, you know this is just how you kind of get around. And if we make any other changes, I will make sure and update accordingly. So appreciate it. Thanks.